Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. I wanted to come on camera and just say hello to everybody and send my well wishes in terms of what was going on in the weather on the eastern seaboard and in the United States. There were hurricanes and there were tornadoes and there were all kinds of power outages and a lot of really powerful crazy weather fronts that came in, and I know a lot of people are still without power. And I feel like when any of this happens, and what I did yesterday to calm myself and get balanced, because the cats were outside, there was all this stuff going on, I was just reaching for everything that was positive and knowing that we go through cycles where there's upheaval, but it's very, very fleeting, right? It was like 24 hours and then everything was done, and now everybody's in reparation stages, and all our roadworks, our local parks were closed because there were so many trees down. I tell you what, it's really weird, and comment down below if you drive through your neighborhoods after a storm and it was like a different landscape. It was absolutely like Armageddon in some of our parks. Some of our old greatest trees were toppled over or the branches were, but there's something really wild and crazy going on in my yard right now. I think Lionsgate Portal 88 already opened, and I'm going to swing the camera around and hope I get them on. There's like 50 to 100 dragonflies just circulating under and around my volleyball court and volleyball net. Just going. And two cats, Baby, I'm going to, right at the end of this, I'm going to just film and go down and show you both. Baby is our natural adopted cat, and Moonbeams is just someone who just showed up, and they are normally arch enemies, and for whatever reason they're laying in the grass only a couple feet apart from one another, peaceful as anything, and they normally attack each other. There's something in the air that is so absolutely healing and restful and calm. I was speaking to people out when I was out and about on my day today at the post office, and other people were just talking, oh, do you have power? And we were just having nice conversations. It was really nice to connect with people, because sometimes people just go in and they're provided a service, but yet you're not talking or interacting with these people at your post office, at your coffee shop, whatever. And it was really nice, and they were really happy to share their information of, oh, I had a brownout for like 20 minutes and I got nervous and then it came back. And it's like just one of those things where, you know, you're for your community and, you know, your fellow people, and you just get to kind of connect. I feel like this is what's happening in the world too, where we're not taking each other for granted. We are not in opposition of one another. Like, just because you want something doesn't mean that somebody else is going to get in your way. They're not competition on the road, in business, or whatever. That there's just room for everything. I have to show you the cats right now. I'm going to like flip the thing over for you. I don't know how to do it. I'll have to wait till I end this and then I'll add it on, because it's the craziest thing. If you see the cats right now, she's normally very guarded and scared of things, and she's on her back with all four legs in the air. It looks so cute. I think they're so happy and restful after the storm that they're all right, because she like ran away and she like hid. Comment down below if you have an animal that like got outside during the storms yesterday, because it is frightening. I had to go look for everybody. Citrine is still missing, and I am going on a bike ride later to go look for them too, because sometimes they seek refuge in places and they disappear. But again, you guys, I want to thank you for all your love and support, your great feedback, your comments, coming over to IG and partaking in the fun auctions and the giveaways and all the fun stuff that's going on there. And you know what? I'm one of the luckiest people I know, being able to do what I do daily and connect with people like you guys, you know, and the DMs, you know, a lot of people are going through things, and when we realize that every facet of our life is very temporary, so we can work through it, whatever it is, if it's physical pain, if it's emotional pain, whatever it is, we're able to kind of like diverge from that and go to our higher heart space, which is what's happening with this Lionsgate 88. Is like we're only being infused with positivity. We just are blocking and stepping away from any of that negative thinking, right? Like where we want to criticize or we want to speak ill of or any of that. It's just we're letting that just vaporize, because it doesn't serve us any good. And really our friends and family don't like to hear that too, right? Our negative experiences or what we don't like, it starts to drag energy down, and now it's time to lift energy, and that's definitely what's taking place right now. So I just wanted to come on and thank you guys, and see that everybody's doing well, and share down below what's going on in your part of the world, because some people are having droughts over in Europe. There's a whole like the weather is just like a crazy gumball machine of nutso-ness everywhere. So I feel like the world is trying to repair and heal and all of this. So I'm gonna quickly, after I shut this off before the video, I'm gonna tape the cats and then I'll show you what they're doing. It's miraculous. And I'm also going to get all the dragonflies in there too, because they're amazing. So mwah, love and light to all you guys. Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Welcome to the video. I hope you guys were able to see the dragonflies that were so magical in the previous snap. I thought today's reading would be really interesting if we based it around your specific things you are going to experience and see when your soulmate is on the way. Oftentimes, you know, we can gauge that we're feeling more inspired, we have more energy, certain things are happening, but we can't quite place our finger on it. So let's find out what your specifics are going to be, because there's a huge variation of what can occur, and when we're looking for the cues and clues and feeling the energies, it's much more helpful. So I'm also going to get some initials maybe on them and all of that. But I just want to start for everybody right here. This is something that's going to happen before I give you your choices, is you are going to reject negativity. You know, this can be negative people, situations, beliefs, past memories. You don't hang out with friends that say, oh, it's so hard to find someone, it's so hard to earn money, it's so hard to this and that, because you simply don't believe that anymore. You believe life and love happen with flow and abundance. Also, you're not going to want to eat things that are bad for you, garbage, sugar, and all of that, because they interrupt with some of your manifestation powers. I mean, everything should have some kind of purity and clarity, so you're refining your diet. You're saying positive affirmations. You think about and visualize the good in your life, and you stay very, very positive. So let's find out. First, go through your three choices. Number one is the visionary, awake with an intuitive perspective. I see the bigger picture. Number two is the star mother, loved. The universal mother loves and supports me totally. Sorry, the sun in the shade was just blinding me. The jade star, surrender. I am ready to let go with self-compassion. So I'm going to let you make your choice, and I'm going to get the tarot out here as well. Okay, you guys, so number one, let's pull some cards. Yeah, there's very specific, I got to tell you, like, the energy is just amazing today. It's so conducive for clear thinking. I woke up and I had a pretty full agenda of stuff I had to do when it comes to phone calls and deliveries and all this stuff. And I just felt like everything happened with ease. I didn't feel rushed. I wanted to have it be a fun day for my teenagers as well. Well, they're 17 and 20, and it's like, you know, I was like, well, why don't I just bring you to your favorite grocery store and let you guys pick out what you might want to eat for the week, and I'll come back and pick you up after I go to the post office. And then they have fun, nice plans and snacks for tonight to watch fun anime stuff. When we include other people in our little happiness journey and jaunts, and we provide things for them, it makes us feel good too. Like, I feel really mellow and happy when I've provided affection and attention to my animals and my family, because they in turn do it for me. Like, I have two cats right now passed out on either side of me after I snuggled them and cuddled them and fed them, and it makes me happy to know that they want to be close by me, you know. So let's see what's going on with number one, the visionary. Oh, look at this. Yeah, you're gonna definitely have that plugged in. Whoa, you guys. So this is not only so happening, but this is happening in spades. This is like, let's double down with the sun and high priestess. Please comment down below if you chose this, because you're about to get a big bouquet of love and roses and affection for sure. Now listen, number one for you guys, I already feel with this with the high priestess, patience. What does that mean? That patience, if you're feeling patient all the time and thinking, when is love going to come? And it's all right, I understand the universe has a plan for me, and you're sending out those vibrations and you just feel chill, you know what's happening, and you know that you don't have to be so assured of an exact date, exact time. It's like you are going with the flow. You are allowing the magic of source and spirit to get everything in order for you. As I'm saying in a lot of my other videos, it's very true that our divine counterpart wants to come to us, and we want to arrive to them when we have done our shadow work, when we feel good, when we're not needy, when we feel balanced. So we're giving each other our best, right? Have you ever been in a relationship where you somehow just fell into that category of the patient or something? Somebody was always going out and fetching you things. You always had problems, and they were always solving it for you. This is a time where we want equality, where there's full reciprocity, listening and sharing, listening and sharing. So patience is going to be number one with you too. And another big thing is knowing that it's going to happen. The High Priestess knows this, as does the Emperor. You know, not being in doubt, not saying maybe, not saying, but when. You know that you can attract love. You know it's coming your way. And by loving yourself, you're sure it's going to happen for you. And you get in this position of, okay, I'll just sit back and let it arrive. And then the Sun card too, enjoying your life and having a fulfilling life now. It doesn't have to be, oh, I'm going to be happy when love comes my way, or I'm going to be happy when money comes my way. It's not a when, it's not a destination. We are having present moment awareness with a healthy detachment. And it's so important, because you don't need the outcome to be at a certain date for you to feel like it's going to be fulfilling, right? It's like you are creating the right match and becoming a magnet for it. And you're going to find someone who loves adventures, has a creative bent of mind, is funny, is full of confidence. You know, I feel too that you guys, this is really huge for you too. You're going to know they're coming too. Things become clear, and you no longer see the mistakes of your past relationship as against you. Rather, you start to see them as experiences you can draw lessons from. You finally see the lessons in your previous love life. And the High Priestess does that, taps in. This big time, you feel your energy levels get higher than usual. You feel the nearness of your soulmate in a way that your energy levels get high. You unknowingly feel that positive boost, because spirit is what senses them first and elevates you. So you might wake up in the morning and feel higher energy than usual. You feel happy for no special reason. These are signs that your person is very close to you. And I want to be able to pull a few initials as well. So we have G, S, and R. Because this is for a collective, I like to pull 3. So G, S, and R. And one can be your initials. It can go in a whole myriad of ways, because this is for a collective. But again, you guys, pay attention to what your body is saying, what your mind is saying, to your positivity, to how you're having internal dialogue, right? It should continually be, yeah, what I am seeking is on its way to me, and then get vibrantly happy about it, get excited. I'll do this, I'll give myself little things to look forward to, like I'll buy myself a little treat for a snack later, and if I'm feeling a little lower run down, I'm like, yay, later I get to have a little bit of candy and some coffee and relax, you know, little things to look forward to. So when you feel this particular person's energy, that's not only a little thing to look forward to, that should just, you know, give you your happy heels clicking 3 times and like, yay, this spread is really miraculous. When you get the High Priestess, the Sun, and the Emperor, you have major manifestation, and your soulmate is very, very close. So you're going to start to feel this energy for sure. Oh, I love that. It's just very, very, it's like, it's got momentum that is unstoppable. So it's like, just keep up the good work. Whatever you're doing is doing it. And know, when we're in touch with who we are, how we're feeling, what we want, and we make, you know, do adjustments when we need to stay happy, we really just kind of chug along beautifully, and then we allow for all this love and light and abundance to flow in. So that's you, Group 1. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below as well. If you guys want a private read, please come over to Instagram and get in on the crown and fairy necklace giveaway. Really beautiful, gorgeous piece. I was really excited. So I'm finding, you know, things are just, I'm on a big creative bent. I'm able to make a lot of jewelry and a lot of things. So I like to have some giveaways because you guys support me and I like to treat you back. So now we're on to number 2, you guys. The Star Mother Love. The Universal Mother loves and supports me totally. We have to keep this little beautiful ticket in our back pocket. Listen, when I look for love and I want to see it and feel it, it's always available. Just like anything else, hostility or the opposite of that, we can look for that in people's grimmest faces. For example, when I was leaving the grocery store today, somebody smacked in to another car that didn't stay at the stop sign. Yet they were both handling it beautifully. One got out of the car and they're like, hey, I'm really sorry. And that's, you could tell by the energy, that's what was going on. There was 2 women, they were younger, there was no hostility, there was no whatever. It was like, let's just get our cars out of the way and take care of this, you know, and that's sort of how we have to get along to go along with things. We don't need to have confrontations and be fighting. This beautiful little fluff is like floating by, you know, the little dandelion things. My yard is crazy right now with the dragonflies and the fluffs and the butterflies and the cats. It's so beautiful. I love it. Now, you guys, we're going to see, I already hear something for you. So I'm going to pull your cards because I already hear Spirit developing messages for you. But it's funny how as soon as I flip the cards open, there's oh yeah, see, there's so many adjectives that come in when we flip these. Look at this. Last group, also 2 major arcana as well. They had the Sun and they had the High Priestess, where you have the Wheel and you have the Lovers. So I feel like 5 months is your time period. So that's nothing to do with the mood of it. Your mood is, hey, I'm on top of this now. I'm on top of the maze and I can look down and see where to turn and look for things. Now this is where it's going to be your signs. You are going to open yourself up to new opportunities. That's going to be one of the signs for you. Because you feel prepared to welcome in new love, you're opening yourself up for more opportunities of meeting new people and having new offers in your life, receiving invitations from family and friends and things, and you're ready for this. It's like, instead of kind of like staying in your comfort zone, you want to socialize. You're going to want to go out there. And I feel like just so many opportunities to do that are going to be knocking on your door. And also just fun, like chat rooms and other things like that too. You want to free yourself from this comfortable prism and help you find the love of your life. And Spirit is doing that for you, saying, you know, we can always do what we did, but we're definitely going to get exactly what we got. So if we stay home and we're watching Netflix and we just talk to the same people and do the same things, that kind of lessens our opportunity, right? Now, something else that's very, very obvious too is you're going to see the lessons your previous life has brought to you too when it comes to love. Things are becoming clear and you no longer see all this past relationship mistakes are against you. You're going to see them as experiences you can draw from. This was with group 1 too, because it's all about perspective, right? You're realizing that you're healing from past heartbreaks and you can happily fall in love again. Again, another same grouping as group 1 is you're going to feel your energy levels just shoot up. You feel the nearness of your soulmate in a way that your energy levels just keep going up and up and up. You feel positive. You wake up and all of a sudden you feel, and this happens to me if I choose that mindset. I'm like, listen, you've got a lot going on today. You should be excited that you do that. You have all these customers that want your jewelry designs, that you have all these people that want to listen to your private reads, so on and so forth, that you have all these great crazy cats that show up in your yard with turkeys and God knows what else that, you know, likes this weird cat food that you have. And that you get to have that, right? Everything is gratitude. Instead of feeling like a pressure cooker, it feels like, wow, I'm so grateful that I have that I do have people that want my attention and want to be around me and all of that. You're also going to feel with this card, you're going to feel the magnification of love. It's almost like you're reading it on everybody's faces that have some kind of positive inspiration, outpouring, expression that makes you feel good, makes you feel worthwhile, and you're going to definitely become a magnet to that. And even more importantly, you're going to get rid of every single person that doesn't do that for you, okay? Detaching from all of the people that are negative, that do not help you in some regard, that bring you down, that bring you anxiety or whatever. You ever just have to call somebody or do something with them and all of a sudden you feel like, oh God, not this person. They're either just so negative Nancy or they shoot down all these ideas you have, whatever it is. You're getting away from that. That's a big thing with the wheel too. It's like it can be people, situations, beliefs, past memories. You're just not going to. They're like poison to you. They are blocks from your manifestation power, and it only brings up things that you don't need to know or see anymore because you've learned your lesson. So there's a brightness in your perspective. And also you're already magnetizing things that are good for you into your life, which is important, right? This is you getting yeses. This is you getting people. We're going to get some initials here too. This is people showing up that are to your benefit and that want to help you. So we've got C, L, and T. So those are some of the initials. And again, your time frame is definitely 5 months. And guess what? I feel like you can start to manifest this clear and get more clarity. You can do all kinds of dream work, blank writing where you just get paper and you start to envision them and you're writing things down about them, right? It can be anything. It can be, oh, they're adventurous and they're the funniest person I ever met and they were confident. Whatever it is that you want, bring that in and you're going to be able to do that really powerfully. So I love that. I'm about to sneeze too. So if you're new to my channel, welcome everybody. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you need a private read, come over to Instagram and get in on the tiara and fairy necklace giveaway. If you follow me over there, you're automatically entered. I love doing any kind of giveaway. It's like really it's my privilege to be able to do that with the arsenal of stones that I got. I'm just making so much stuff, and I get really excited. So some of the pieces that I just think people might like in crowns or whatever, I put into the giveaway. Okay, so I'm going to take a breath because I'm getting really excited. I just feel like the energy is like on fire right now. I've really never seen my backyard just be alight with all these dragonflies, and I love them. And there's the symbolism of it couldn't be more fitting. You know, I just feel like there's a restored energy and balance now, and it's nice too after the crazy weather and hurricanes of seeing everybody out kind of righting all the, oh my God, all the power structures that like went down and repairing everything. It's amazing how quickly we can bounce back as a society and neighborhood and everything when we have little rough patches, you know, that we can just go, okay, que sera, well, let's take care of this and move on, right? So that is you guys. Thanks so much for checking out my channel, and don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my linkazoids are down below, you guys, for my Etsy shop and everything else. It is getting hot as heck out here. It started like 83 this morning, and then it went to like 85, and then it went to 87. I think it's pretty much now one of the hottest points of the day, and it's got to be up in the 90s. Okay, so I'm going to take a deep breath and slow my cadence of speech because I'm getting so excited that I'm speeding up. And I was watching a reader this morning, and I thought, what is attracting me, not only besides her messages, because she was a great astrologer, first time I'd ever seen her, and I was like, she was American as well, and I was like, it is the pace of her speech. It was very relaxing, it was very calming. She had a lovely, deep, like rich honeyed voice, but she wasn't speeding through her reading, and I feel like that's very helpful for speakers and anybody that's doing anything in public speaking, because when people rush their speech, it makes for the person that's listening feel rushed, hurried, or harried, right? I like a nice calm voice, so even though the messages come quickly, I try to slow down for you because it is important. So you guys, number 3 now, the Jade Star, surrender. I'm ready to let go with self-compassion. Love that. This is remarkable, you guys, because that's your time frame right here, 8 months for them. Right away, I heard that close. Every single group has had a minimum of 1, most had 2 major arcanas in them, meaning that it is your time, it's coming in, and that's why I knew that that was your time right after the moon was over. The moon came out because your intuition is really going to flare up and help you tremendously. Again, like the other groups, your biggest thing is your energy level going really high, your focus being really good. You guys, your numbers too are going to be 888s, 1111, strange bird and electrical activity. But something even more is a sense of calm that takes over you while you still have energy. You just have extremely good focus because you're letting everything that's negative fall away. You're like, you know what? I'm not going to be distracted by that. I'm busy opening myself up to new opportunities, to meet people, to be social, to be active. Like, you're really going to crave good laughter and conversation. That's definitely something coming up. And you're saying yes to things that might have been out of your comfort zone. And I feel like you'll have certain visions. Your ambitions will change. You're going to feel really driven, but you're also going to feel like the universe and people are supporting you. Beautiful, insightful messages that just come to you, that kind of direct you to the next best thing to do. This happened to me this morning, and every once in a while, when I pause and I ask Spirit, you know, can you give me a hand on how to get this agenda under control? Because if it's maxed and I feel like it's bulging and I have a million reads and a million pieces of jewelry going out and all of these things, I don't want to have an overactive imagination and rush through anything, because I want to execute things professionally and in a timely manner where I feel like it's to my absolute best. I don't want to ever rush anything or miss anything out. So I'm constantly hearing write down, work in 3, so it's exactly what I did. And because of that, I also had time to make a fun little afternoon jaunt with my 2 teens and go get them their favorite things at the store and spend time with them, yet get all my packages mailed, do my reads and everything, because I kept hearing, you do have all the time. You're the one that gets to make the choice, and you're going to feel that. You're going to have great intuition. And also, I feel too, because your energy shifts, you become very diplomatic in your friendships. You say and do the right things. You choose your battles very wisely. You don't like to waste time, and you're not going to be distracted by garbage, because again, your vibration is going up and you want to plug into things that give you more positivity, that give you higher vibration. Therefore, you're easily to avoiding any of those pitfalls that can snag us, right? Tons of creativity for sure, but you're also taking a more authoritative stand on your life. You're not being led around or saying yes when you don't want to say yes anymore. That's a big indicator too, where it's just like your priorities are straight now, your boundaries are going into place. And one of the big things I'm feeling for you guys too, huge romantic swing in everything you want to watch, little rom-coms. Certain pictures really grab you, the old Baroques and the lovely, anything that's romantic and medieval and like just really about honor and chivalry and all of that are really kind of grabbing you right now. Things that are, you know, that show compassion, love, warmth, and all of these things. And I feel like you're also becoming a realist in what needs to change in your life. That's definitely one of your things that's coming in. It's like, okay, let me plan. What do I not want in my immediate future that I'm still carrying with me? Maybe I have this friend that is constantly just taking all my resources and time and is very negative. I feel with Lionsgate Portal, lots of people are doing deep cleansing of whatever, anything that just doesn't work or that you get like a feeling on, you don't want to partake in it. There's a reason you feel that. Intuitively, it does not help you grow and thrive anymore. So you're able to trash can that, bye-bye. Again, I also feel like you become a master problem solver because of the clarity that you have. You're like, again, nothing distracts you. It's almost like this purity of thought and this simplification, because Spirit helps us simplify and achieve a lot faster. It's like we kind of have a microscope over things like, oh yeah, this is what needs doing. And then later you don't get an avalanche of problems because you procrastinated or you lived in deniability or whatever. You really are plugged into what needs doing. So beautiful energy. So let's get some of your initials. I don't know what my neighbor is doing. We have C, R, and P. So C, R, and P. So that's you guys. Beautiful. So what I'm going to do, there's some slamming going on, so I'm just going to wrap this up and say thank you. That is you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. Please come over to Instagram and get in on the great crown and fairy necklace giveaway. By following, you're automatically entered. So love and light to you guys, and congratulations.